Fantastic. We've still got people coming in, and I can see from all over the world. I absolutely love that. Gosh, I don't know what time it is right now. I don't know where I am in the world because I have been on a right mission all over the place. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Laura. I am a mummy of three little terrors, Sunny, Bonnie, and Lola, all under 12. Originally from the UK, currently living in Spain. And I've literally just been all over the place. So, we are a global company, as you can see from the chat box, people from all over the place. And I had the absolute pleasure to fly over to Dallas in the USA. I had a cowgirl hat on that my little girl's running around with now. And we did our official North American launch. Had the absolute privilege to be training over 1,500 people from the stage. And more than anything, it was just amazing just to meet so many of our members over there. After leaving the US, I flew to Australia, down under. A goal, a big, big dream of mine to be able to, take this business, this project to Australia. And I spent a week there laying the foundations as we're launching, new teams, new markets over in Australia. Had the most wonderful time, except with what's going on in the world. And blessings to all of you, Paps. I know that you're over in the UAE at the minute, and it's nice to see you on this call here today, sending you lots and lots of love. But my flight was meant to come back 3 days ago from Australia all the way back to Spain where I live. However, I got rerouted. I have just got off about 50 hours of flights. Yes, 50 from Gold Coast to Sydney, Sydney back to America in San Francisco, San Francisco to Heathrow, Heathrow to Munich, and I only landed back in Spain 1 hour ago. Jumped in the shower. This is why my hair's still wet. And I had to be on the call and make sure I showed up for all of you. So I am so excited, that everybody's here and we've got a great turnout today. I'm really excited, to be able to kind of show you what I'm so excited about because you can probably hear it in my voice. So let's get going. Let's kickstart this call today. I'm going to share my screen. So just give me 1 second. If Laura, you could make sure everyone's muted for me, that would be amazing too. Bear with me. Me and Zoom are not always friends, techie stuff, but let's go. Okay, a big, big welcome, everybody. I'm really excited to have you all here to tell you about something that has been a real blessing for my family, for myself, and thousands of people since I joined just under 2 years ago now. And what I'm here to talk to you about is a company that's called MWR Life, which actually means making wishes real. And that's what we're here to do. We've all got goals, we've all got dreams, we've got things we want to tick off. And this is a vehicle that can truly help people do that. Now, we're not a startup company, and I love that because the fact that we have already, been around for almost 12, actually nearly 13 years now. We've done all the teething problems. We're a real solid company, and over 500,000 people globally have used our travel services, open in more than 150 countries. And in a very nice way, we are disrupting the travel industry. Now, we have got MWR, which is the company. They're like the corporate side. They're the people that help you make those wishes come true because they help you start your own business. And they do that with a community where we genuinely really want everyone attached to us to win. Now, of course, whenever you have a company, you need to have a product. And our product is called Travel Advantage. And Travel Advantage is literally the new wave when it comes to travel. And our mission with that is to help you upgrade your travel, travel more for less, but also be part of a club, which community is at the heart of absolutely everything that we do. Now, it's run on a membership program. And I know you've all got lots of memberships. I know I have. The music I was playing at the beginning is Spotify. We've got Netflix for movies, Amazon for shopping. Why do we have memberships? Well, for a small monthly fee, what they do is they allow us to have so much more value. 24 hours a day, we get access to these services. So what MWR thought was, well, why not do the same with travel? I don't know about you. I don't want to spend hours and hours looking online, researching where to go, a million different websites, different suppliers, not knowing who to trust, where the best prices are. What if we could take all our travel needs and just box it up into one little place, one app that we can download on our phone, or one website to log into, and all our travel needs are there with the best prices, the best value, and of course, like I keep saying, the best community attached to it. And that is where Travel Advantage was born. Now, people often say to me, well, what is this? Is it just like a savings platform? And it definitely isn't just a savings platform. Now, if you've heard of Booking.com or Expedia, I'm sure you have. That's where I used to always book my hotels and stuff. Well, we've got over 2 million hotels, accommodation from budget to luxury, just like them. However, 9 times out of 10, we're beating their prices. But the more that I use this platform, I realize that it is so much more than just saving on your hotels here and there. We also have a flight portal, cruises. You should see the cruise liners we work with. Think Royal Caribbean, Disney, MSC. There's a gentleman, he's a retired man called David. I call him Mr. Cruise. He's booked 5 cruises already in the last 18 months of being a member here and has saved thousands on every one. We've got car rentals too, activities, think things like hot air balloons, scuba diving, beach clubs, boat parties, whatever your vibe is, we've got something to fit within your budget and what it is that you like to do globally. Transfers, trains, we also have something which is called the Lifestyle Mall. If you like your duty-free shopping at the airport, make sure you don't shop there anymore because we've got designer top brand perfumes, handbags, sunglasses. I was just having a look. I've got a pair of, where are they? There they are. Carolina Herrera sunglasses. These ones here are $260 online or in the shops, average price. I got them for less than 60. So I saved over $200 on them. So the Lifestyle Mall is fantastic. And of course, what I really noticed when I partnered with this company was its innovation. Because I'm telling you, if you're in a company or using like systems that are kind of haven't moved in the last 10 years, maybe even in the last year, they're probably not going to be here in the future because things are moving so fast. People want quick, effective, and they want stuff done for us. And AI, used the right way, is really smart. And I'll show you how that works in a second. And then probably my favorite bit of what we've got here at Travel Advantage is life experiences. And the reason I love life experiences is because they're like the heart of the company. This is where our community all come together. Solo traveling with your partner, your kids, your family, or those doing it as a business with your teams. They're curated trips that will take place every single month. And just by being a member, you get to go on them. But I will show you some of them in a bit more detail. Now, what's great here as well is that we do have options, Klarna, and also something called Split Pay, where you can actually pay for your life experiences and your travel in installments rather than in one go. And it's going to be available on more and more of the platform over the next couple of months as well. So again, they listen to us, and this is something that is just brand new this month. Now, we work, like I mentioned, with lots of big names, people that you've heard of, Marriott, Hilton, MSC, Eurostar. But really important as well is that we've got all our legal agreements and partnerships in place. So anyone that's been in the travel industry, you will know that IATA is highly, highly regarded in the travel industry. And we have that stamp of approval, as well as the To France, and we are ATOA members, completely legal globally in all the markets that we work. But the thing that actually I love is our support. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in 10 different languages. And this is really important because it might sound boring, customer support. Why is she going on about that? The thing is, though, travel doesn't sleep. If you get to an airport at 6 o'clock in the morning and your transfer's not there, you want to know that there's somebody on hand that can assist you and help you. Maybe you've never been on a cruise and you don't know the difference between an inside and an outside cabin. Go onto your live chat on your app or on your website, and they'll be able to assist and help you. And those of you that have worked in the online space before, and you start to build a team and you start to bring people in. I don't know about you, but where I used to be, I felt like an absolute punch bag to my team because I was doing customer support. Every question was coming at me because they would just take forever to get back. It's so refreshing to know that we have got 24/7 customer support that can deal with all of that because guys, we're not travel agents here. And I want you to understand that we are not here to book travel for others, put itineraries together. As much as that is wonderful for those that want to do that, for me, I wanted to book travel for myself and just share a way to travel smarter with friends and family. And it is as simple as using booking.com. And having that support on hand for us is great as well. Now, if somebody comes in and they just want to be a travel member only, okay, they can do that by paying for our elite membership $120 one time and then $120 every month thereafter. That's going to give them access to a travel membership with everything I've shown you. And also it's going to, every month that they pay 120, they will get $120 back in what's called loyalty points. Those loyalty points can be used on our platform like Travel Cash. Now, if you want to go for our Elite Turbo membership, okay, what this is, it's a one-time extra $250 on top. Just one time. So you get your Elite and you pay an extra $250 one time on top. So you're looking at $490 at the beginning. But guess what? They'll give you 490 loyalty points. Loyalty points are dollar for dollar, okay? What we get to use on the platform. And then every month you pay 120, but because you did the turbo add-on at the beginning, you get $240 back every month. So you're paying 120, but you get 240 back. You're literally doubling up what you paid. But let me explain the loyalty points and show you firsthand a little bit more what I mean by that. I'm just going to bring the demo up of the platform so you can see. One second, where's it gone? Here we go. Okay, so let's have a quick demo of this. And then I know most of you are on here because you want to know how you can make an income out of this. But also, I'm going to show you how you can also not pay a monthly fee for this as well. So this is our membership, what it looks like here. This is your platform. It can be on an app on your phone, or you can just log into the website like I have here. Now, I mentioned before we're in different languages, 10 in fact. I'm going to leave it in English today. And then you can change it into your currency. Dollars, pounds, dirham. You can even pay in crypto if you want to. I'm going to put it in US dollars today just because we're a global company, but the percentage of savings are the same no matter where you're at. Hotels, flights, car rentals, it's all up here, and we don't have time to go through everything. So I'll give you a sneak peek of some of my favorite bits, and then we'll get to how you can start earning through this travel membership. So I put in a hotel already. I popped in Bali. It's a gorgeous place. I had the pleasure to go there 2 years ago, and I put a week in April for 2 adults, and all I did was press search. See what I mean? It's so simple to use. Everything came up. And I have it as biggest percentage saving. Now, look at this place here, $612 on booking.com. Now, we've got software built into this platform that compares it against booking.com. You see companies out there that say 10%, 50% saving, but you're like, well, against who? Well, we like to be transparent, and our software compares it against Booking. And if you look here, 612 for a week. As a member, we saved $382, so we would only pay $230 for a week. And if you look on here, let me just open it up a bit. Because I have a turbo membership, the one that I said there's that just extra bit at the beginning, I get an extra $64 off. And remember I said dollar for dollar, whatever we pay each month, we get back in loyalty points, and we can use them up to a certain amount. Well, this particular hotel lets me take an extra $28 off. But what about if we wanted to stay maybe somewhere a little bit more luxury? Let me just close that up a bit. Hold on a second. Oh, it's not letting me. Let me move that across. Okay, so let's just say that I wanted to stay in 5-star. I can press 5-star in here and all the 5-star hotels will come up. So if we look on here, look at these. This one here would be $1,525 on Booking. We save $640 for 1 week in a 5-star gorgeous resort. I'd only pay $885. And look, because I'm a turbo member, I get an extra 107 off. Plus, I can use 49 loyalty points. So as you can see, some huge savings here on the platform. But what I want to show you now is the AI trip planner. This is a game changer. Like I said before, I don't want to spend hours looking everywhere. Now, I actually went on a gorgeous, gorgeous trip over to Dubai. Was it last year that I went over there? And I used the AI trip planner. So I'm just going to pop that in here. Okay. Say you wanted to go over to Dubai, and I'm sure it's going to be wonderful soon because I'm going to be going over there in September myself. I would just put in the place, the dates, and press next. Now, we actually went 500 of us on a life experience. But let's say I wanted to go back just with two friends, okay? So I'm taking Julia and Jess, you're coming with me. Off we go to Dubai next September, and we've got a medium budget. So I press next, and now it's going to ask us, well, what type of things do we like to do? Well, definitely food and drink. Maybe a safari. Gosh, the safari we went on was amazing. There were so many of us in jeeps, and we were like flying around all the dunes and taking gorgeous pictures. It was really, really great fun doing that. What else have we got? Maybe we want to do some theme parks, some day trips, and some city tours. And I just press next. This is literally going to put my trip together. I've told them the dates we want to go. I've told them how many people it's for and the budget we've got and the type of things that we like to do. And now it's going to create my trip. Imagine how many hours this is going to take you to try and research. I actually used it just now when I was over on the Gold Coast. I used it, when we were in Dallas to see what was available there, and it's getting my trip together. Look here. It shows you that you could book the souks in the morning, maybe a luxury yacht for $25 with breakfast included on the yacht per person. The next day, if we wanted to go on the safari, I could book my tickets here. A day trip, everything is on here. Every single day are different activities. It's searching for my hotel. And the best thing is as well, it will tell us the area that it suggests that we should stay in as well. Look on here on the itinerary as well. Let's just say we were going to the souks in the morning. It would then tell me how long it would take me to get to the marina in the afternoon, 29 minutes by public transport, and even give me directions to get there. So it's that detailed. Now it's given flight hotel prices, 68%, 69%, 67%, 63%. The prices are wild that we get. And if I didn't know where to fly into, I just press book flights and voila, it will come up and tell me exactly where I need to fly into. So that is the AI trip planner. So let's now look at one last thing, because I could go through everything, but the life experiences is what I want you to really home into. These life experiences, I'm telling you, when I first started, I was like, this is great. I can book the odd hotel for like business, and I'll get some great savings. I'll probably use the activities when I'm on holiday with the family. But that's what I thought it was, and just that and an income opportunity. But truly, life experiences are what they won't make me want to stay here. And when you go on a life experience, you realize that this is just about connection, community, fun. And you really need to, join and get on one of these, and you will have the most amazing time. So we just did one in Dallas, and the one in Dallas, we all had a cowboy party on the first night. We went into, I forgot the name of it. It's like a big long street with all like shops with all the cowboy boots and shows going on. It was absolutely phenomenal. But we've got ones like, look at this, Maldives, $2,199 per person. You can use 1,000 loyalty points. So remember, what we pay every month, dollar for dollar, no empty membership here. We get it back to use on the platform. And I can take 1,000 loyalty points off. So for $1,199, what's that, about £800, I get 5 days, 5-star, all inclusive in the Maldives with activities. All inclusive means all your food and drink included. How about a nice weekend in Budapest? 349, take $200 off for $149. That's about £100. You have got 5 days and 4 nights. It will cost you more than that just to get a hotel for the night. But imagine going there with 100 other members. You show up at the airport. Everyone arrives at different times and you get transfers to your hotels. You have breakfast together. You go out on trips together. It is so, so much fun. There's so many different ones, that you can choose from. We've got Beijing Life Experience, Lanzarote, Pasta and Art. Oh, this is the one where you get to go. It's like a deluxe one where you make pasta and truffles. 799, take 450 off. So as you can see, you've got things like Bali, you've got Romania, we've got all inclusive in Cancun. There's different vibes for different tribes depending what you're looking for. So these are phenomenal. And being a member, you get access to them from the moment that you join. You can go on as many as you want. However, I've got some good news for you all. I keep saying there's no empty membership here. Dollar for dollar, everything we pay out, we get back. And as you can see, I've been able to use a little bit if I book a hotel. I can use quite a lot here to discount these life experiences. But every 12 months, so once you've been a loyal member for 12 months, you get to pick any of these life experiences that you can see on here. And every month they launch 3 or 4 new ones. And you can have one covered completely by loyalty points for 2 people. So if you wanted to go to Los Cabos, all inclusive, 5-star hotel, food and drink, once you've been a member for 12 months, you not only get to take 200 loyalty points off, you get to take the whole amount, you and one other person. So you can go for 0. There are so many to choose from. 899, Playa de Carmen, a week all inclusive. Again, after being a member for 12 months, it costs you 0 in loyalty points that you have stacked up over that year. So as you can see, tons and tons of value here on the travel platform. And there's so much more. I got my eSIMs when I was traveling to get better credit on my phone. You can book your visas when you're traveling as well. I had to get my ESTA for the US, and I had to get, I don't even know what the one for Australia is called, but anyway, it did it for me on the platform. So it's really great that there is so much that this does to help us travel smarter. Okay, so let me bring up the PowerPoint again, because I'm sure that you want to know how you can start making money with this, because I know this is a business opportunity call. So let's show you. Okay, if you love what you see, okay, and you see that this is definitely a way that you can travel smarter, book those hotels for business, weekends away with friends, that family holiday, join our community and go on all those life experiences. And I'm telling you something, all of you know people that travel. All of you know people that want to travel smarter. And all of you know people that also want to have fun and be part of a great community. But I know that lots of you also want to make some money. And you know people that want to make money too. So we can become what's called lifestyle ambassadors here. It's like being an affiliate. We refer Travel Advantage to others. And to do that, you would pay a one-time a year $99 and then your Elite or Elite Turbo membership. That gives you your business in a box, your training academy, you get your website and your referral link to share with others. And every time somebody joins, you get paid. Not in loyalty points, not in travel credits, but in real money. If somebody joins with an Elite membership, you'll make a one-time commission of $40. If you join with an Elite Turbo, you will make a commission of $80. That's nice. That's a thank you because you introduce this to somebody, and that's just a one-time payment every time somebody joins. That's some of our UK team there. There's Laura Morris, Nikki, and there's my 2 daughters there at the front. And as we go through, as I mentioned, you've got that one-time commission. But if you're fast off the mark like I was, because straight away I saw value in this, I picked the phone up. I was like, Mum, you need to see this travel membership. My sister, my best friends, I was telling everybody. And if you introduce 2 people in the first 7 days, not only will you earn $80 for each of those joining as Elite Turbo, but you're going to get an extra $150 fast start bonus. And you can actually repeat that twice. So introduce 6 members in the first 21 days. And not only will you earn the direct bonus for each one, but an extra $450 on top. Now, this is where I want everyone to home in. Really pay attention because this is the game changer. We want to help every single one of you get to what we call the rank of silver as quick as possible. Why do we want to be silver? Silver means that you have introduced three elite or elite turbo members. Yes, you've made the commission for each one joining, but now you've hit a milestone that we call silver here. And the company now starts to reward you with $4 every single day, forever. You don't need to find three new people every month. As long as you have three members that remain active, you will continue to get $4 a day. How much is that over a month? That's $120. And how much did I say the elite or the elite turbo membership would cost you every month? 120. So as soon as you are silver, you know that your membership is completely covered. We call it auto financed here. Once you have your first $120 in commission, they will just take it from there. So no money comes out of your bank. I have never ever had £1, $1, €1 come out of my bank apart from my initial membership when I signed up, because I made sure that I hit silver in that first month in my business and it has covered my membership every day thereafter. But of course, I'm an elite turbo. So what do I get? I pay zero, but every month I get $240 in loyalty points. That's travel cash. That is money over 3,000 I get to spend on travel every single year. Now, silver wasn't enough for me. I'm here to build a business. And of course, I know that those three people that I brought in also want their membership covered. So what did I do? I showed them how I got people in. I didn't know anything. I was just excited. I saw the value and I just invited people to calls like this. And then when I built 12 members, I helped my three get three. Now I had 12 members and my $4 a day changed to $10 a day. So now I'm earning 300 guaranteed a month just by having 12 members. Build that up to 120 members total. Only three need to be direct to you. Or you could bring them all in yourself if you want to take that action. But with 120 members, you're earning $40 a day, 1,200 a month. Please put me a one in the chat box if 1,200 a month would massively change stuff for you. It really does. That covers some people's whole wage. It really helps, with just life in general. And you can do that here just by building an organization of 120 members. And how do we do it? We keep it simple. We bring in three and we help other people get three and them get three. And while they're doing it, you're doing it again. Grow your organization to up to 1,000 people, 500 on each team. Don't worry about the detail. You're now making $300 a day. That is 9,000 a month, 100,000 per year, guaranteed residual income. And it goes up and up and up and up as you start to share travel advantage with more people. And as you go through those milestones, you will be rewarded with life experience vouchers. You'll get retreats and trips along the way, leadership training and all sorts. Now, we don't stop there because as you start to go up the ranks in the business, you start to get paid more per person that you introduce. So once you've hit silver, how many did I say you needed for silver? Just three. Now, whenever you bring in an elite turbo, because you're silver, you don't just get $80 commission, you get an extra 20. So now you're getting 100 for every person you personally introduce. How about when you hit titanium? Okay, once you're titanium, you get 80 plus 80. You're getting 160 per person that you're bringing into the business. But not only that, this is where a real game changer is. And when somebody that is actively building, this part of the pay plan is around 50% of their income. Because when you start to help other people achieve, you're going to get a kickback off of it. So let's just imagine that I introduce Laura Morris and Laura Morris introduces Pamela and that I'm titanium, okay? And Laura's gold. So Pamela's just joined. She brings in an elite turbo. She gets $80. Laura is her sponsor and she's titanium. So she also gets $80. And let's just imagine that I was Jade and I was Laura's sponsor. I would get the difference, $20. So as you go up the ranks, you not only get more per person you bring in, but you also get a commission by helping other people earn too. Next part of the pay plan, the Gold Boost bonus. This is powerful. And I want to say a really big congratulations actually to Jess that's on the call. She has achieved the Gold Boost bonus this week. Well done. And I know we've had some other people that have achieved it recently. If you are gold or above, gold means you've got 12 members or more in your team. Now, you can do the Gold Boost every week if you want. Introduce six Elite or Elite Turbo members in a Monday to Sunday period between you and your team. You're going to get an extra 600 deposited in your e-wallet. 300 paid straight away, the other 300 when they renew on month two. And it doesn't matter what rank that you are in the business, you can always opt into that Gold Boost bonus as long as you're gold or above. A quick disclaimer though, once someone in your team becomes gold, you can no longer count their points because they've got their own Gold Boost going on. Now, we still haven't stopped. Those of you that, are great at bringing people in personally yourself, this part of the pay plan is not just about you and your team. This is your personal efforts. When you've introduced between 10 and over 101 members directly to you with your referral link, you will earn between 10 and 25% every single month on that renewal. I want you to have long-term vision because some of you are thinking, gosh, 101. But I promise you, once you get out there and you get excited and you start telling people about it, it might take 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. But imagine every single month getting paid 25%. That's $30 for every member that you ever introduced. I'm still getting paid $30 every single month from somebody that I introduced 2 years ago when I first started here. That's residual income. That's what allows you to wake up in the morning and have money deposited in your account while you were sleeping. So this is the long-term residual, which I believe everybody needs to be building alongside anything else that they're doing. And now we have our car bonus. Introduce 50 Elite or Elite Turbo members. Quick disclaimer, over 3 lines of business minimum, you're going to get $250 cash on the first of every month or $500 towards a car. I achieved this last year and I took $250 cash every month on the first of every month. I can see Laura Morris on here. She's achieved the car bonus. Well done. Also, Laura Husson, Dave Scott. Gosh, there's lots of you that have achieved this. But my car actually decided to die on me just before my birthday in December. And I didn't have that stress of, oh my gosh, now I've got to get a new car. How much is it going to cost me to fix? I literally emailed the company and said, I want to cash in my car bonus. I went to Audi. I got a lovely Audi A2. And all I needed to do was put the MWR sticker on the side. And now the company covers the cost of my car. It's a solution. How many people would not have to want to worry about that? Go out there and bring in 50 people, and not only are you earning, but you get your car paid for you too. Okay, guys, so this is kind of everything in a nutshell. And I know there's been lots of numbers, and I get that there's lots of the platform you probably want to see more of, but don't worry about the detail now. Just know that this is a travel membership that's been going for over 12 years, that's truly bringing value to its customers. We have got a rock solid community that travel together, have fun together, and make money together. And the pay plan really, really pays. What I love is how it pays so front end for people that are just getting started, and it really rewards as well those that want to turn it into a career long term. So if you want to do this as a business, this is how much it's going to cost. You will get your business in a box and your travel membership. With the elite membership, it's a one-time payment of $338 and 97. Every month thereafter, you pay 120. But you get 120 back to use up to a certain amount in loyalty points for travel. And remember, 100% to fully cover a life experience for 2 every 12 months. However, for me, it is all about the turbo. And if you're able to, I believe everyone should get the turbo. Why? Your business in a box and the turbo is a one-time payment of $588.97. Instantly, you will get given a $490 worth of loyalty points straight away on day one. They're banked there for you. Every month moving forward, you'll pay 120, but you get 240 back every month. You're doubling up what you pay out, you're getting back. However, none of you are going to pay 120 a month, are you? Because I know that every single one of you knows three people that want to travel, three people that want to have more fun and be part of a great community, and three people that want to make money. We all know three people. We probably all know 300, 3,000 people that want to do that. So once you've got three people, you've hit the milestone that covers your membership. So you're paying zero, but you're still getting those loyalty points back every month. Now, as exciting as this all is, okay, and I'm sure you can see the value, I have got something even more exciting to tell you all today. Seriously, this company is the company that just keeps on giving. We get different promos, and please don't go anywhere because this is going to blow your mind. The promotion that got announced yesterday. We get different promos sometimes where, we have to hit certain milestones and we get extra commissions or we get holidays thrown in. But this month's promo is something that the company are giving back to you, the customer, to you, the new person that wants to join us now. And this is what it is. It's called the Turbo 90. Okay. If you come in and you join as an ambassador with Elite Turbo, okay, let me just flick back here a second. Remember, an ambassador means your business and your Elite Turbo membership. That would cost you $588.97 one time dollars. Okay. Normally, you would pay $120 a month thereafter. But with the promo for this month only, you are going to have 2 months completely free. So you'll pay your $590 to start, or $588 to start. And the following month and the month after that, you will not have to pay $120 each month. You get it completely free. But every single month, they're going to give you 240 back in loyalty points. Okay. So literally, you're going to get 970 loyalty points for only $588.97. Why do I love this promotion so much? Because people come in and as much as we want to help them hit that silver, get those first three people in that first month so they don't pay a monthly membership. Some people do it quickly, but other people are crazy busy with lots going on in life and they just want to take their time a bit more. This gives you 90 days of not having to worry about any payment coming out. You are stacking up those loyalty points and you're getting out there, sharing it with others. Maybe you're going to go on a trip, use some of those loyalty points. So this is a fantastic, fantastic promo and it is only on this month. So I'm super excited about it. And I wish they had that when I started, but they didn't. Anyway, it's here for you today. Now, when you get started with us, you are not left alone. We are here to support you and guide you step by step. We complete your onboarding together, and your goals are your goals. Most people start this around being full-time at work, other businesses, kids, uni, busy lifestyles, and they just do it in pockets of time. Others say, Laura, I don't just want to cover my membership. I want to get out my job and replace my income. That's great. We'll make a plan for you. Others want to do what I've done, turn it into a real lucrative career, go on to make six figures, multiple six figures and beyond. Of course, that comes with more time, more skill, but we'll help you put that plan in place and be there to hold your hand. Of course, we'll connect you with our wonderful global community, and we're going to help you hit that fast start bonus. Get your investment back as quick as possible and help you achieve silver, gold, and beyond. I'm really excited about this. I cannot believe 2 years ago, I completely lost my income. It went overnight. Somebody that had worked really hard for years to completely change my lifestyle, and it went overnight. And, I literally just spent a few months researching, looking for the right thing. Once you've been in this industry, you know what you want and you know what you don't want. And what I loved was it had real strong leadership, a platform that worked, for travel with or without a pay plan attached to it. That was really important that the product worked, even if there wasn't a pay plan here. All my family have a membership. They use it. My best friends have a membership. They use it. And of course, I looked at the pay plan and it really rewards people at all levels. It has not been a disappointment. It feels light. This business feels light. It feels fun. We're growing globally. When I started, the French, Romanian, Italian markets were huge. Over 400,000 people using it globally. There was hardly no one in the UK. We're still pioneering that market, less than 1,000 people. We grew that, from when we launched with a handful of us. We then opened up the North American market. And in the last year, our team has built to over 5,000 people. I just flew to Australia to do the same there. We only have a few hundred people there right now. We're about to launch that market. Sebi, I see you on this call. It's been an absolute blessing to work with you over the last few months as we've launched South Africa and Botswana together. You're an incredible leader, so thank you for everything you're doing. And we're just branching out all over the place. It's really exciting, and I love having everyone here. I can see the chat box is going absolutely wild, which I love. So I'm going to stop the recording for a second.